set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Game number 3 of this new season between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs.
And
Cubs
now,
baseball starts right
2021 Chicago Cubs.
Kerry Wood, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente, who will lead this one off today.
The right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them. You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Ball taken there, 2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that one finds the target on the outside corner, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Hayward has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm excited to see if that man in the 6th spot can keep it going. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Adam Frazier is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, got him with the slurve there, 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Next to bat will be Jason Bay, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the 1st with nobody on. Hit back up the middle. Banks has got it. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Chad Kuhl gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now into the box, Ryan Sandberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Hey, why not get on a hot streak, Matty? They played really well yesterday. Continue that trend. Stay on the attack. See if you can get on a hot streak. Maybe rattle off 8 to 10.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Ryan Sandberg sent packing to start out the bottom of the first. So now to the plate, Jason Hayward. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in the sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it comes from.
Stepping in now, Billy Williams. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Now the 2-0 home. Throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Now the 2-1. Runners off for second. Smoke toward the hole. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it will wind up first and second here.
Ernie Banks.
In now, Bernie Banks. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking at his career totals, Banks comes into play with a slugging percentage over .490, just shy of .500. So he's looking to inch closer to that nice plateau right here. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A 3-run shot down the line in left. First home run of the campaign for him. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Three runs already home here. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
That is it. The center fielder, Shaw. Peter Shaw.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 home. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. On the Stargell at first, and the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 3-0 Chicago. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Ralph Kiner.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
First pitch of the AB now.
That's the ball.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. And the Pirates have their first base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese, middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Number 8, Willie Stargell.
At the plate now, Willie Stargell. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Jason Kendall. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. The 1-0. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
That is 7. The third baseman, Bill Mazeroski.
Up next for the Buccos, Bill Mazeroski. He's got 0 for his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Kiner is off of first with 2 away. One and 1 the count now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
The 1-1. Runs a bit inside for a ball.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Another full count pitch home. Fouled off. Another payoff pitch. Another one sent foul. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. 1 left for Pittsburgh. Still down 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo.
The first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
First pitch on its way.
Yeehaw! Strike 2.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a field thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Contreras has had his trouble in these matchups, facing right-handed pitching, that is, and shows a lot more prowess against the southpaws. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to be down.
And the sinker runs too low here as he loses him. It's ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
So now the pitcher, Kerry Wood. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. Here's the first pitch as he'll swing and send a chopper out to second. Scooped up, and that's the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Ryan Sandberg.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ryan Sandberg. He went down swinging to start the home first. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Set and the 0-1.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Cubs strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Kevin Newman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-0 is in there for strike 1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And he fouls this one off. Pitch on the way.
That's
Too
a ball.
high. Ball 3.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
High in the air down the right field line. Hayward is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 41. Chad.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Chad Kuhl. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
The 1-1. Swung on and missed for strike number 2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
Next up, Roberto Clemente. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there? Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Fielded cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jason Hayward.
Right fielder, Jason Hayward.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Now the pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The 3-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Newman fields it cleanly. And there's one away.
Now batting, the left fielder, Billy Williams.
So in now for Chicago, Billy Williams. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now the pitch.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Swinging a soft liner on to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, shortstop, Ernie Banks.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ernie Banks. And we'll see what he can do here after going deep his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
2 out, nobody on. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0. Now is Adam Frazier, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Adam.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. That's popped up. Bryant trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And look out as this runs up and spins him out of the way. Two and two to Adam Frazier.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Hit to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jason Bay.
Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that brings up Jason Bay. Here's the first pitch to him. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one.
0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Behind 0-2 now. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
1-2.
That is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
At the plate, Ralph Kiner. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Pops this one up. And that'll do it in the inning as the catch is made in the coach's box. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's the first pitch. Here's the pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bryant, a Nevada native, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. And this is lined hard to deep left. Bay is there, and he has it for the out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And it's grounded just foul down the line. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Three runs, 3 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Now to the plate here is Anthony Rizzo. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That evens it up, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A bouncer to the left side. He's right there. On to Stargell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they lead it 3-0. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Leading off the inning, it'll be Willie Stargell as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball. 1-0.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
All even now, 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
That's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Oh, and a lively fastball from Wood, and that's strike 3.
Man, they really had his numbers so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Kendall.
Into the box, Jason Kendall. He'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
1 out, nobody on. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
To the plate now, Bill Mazeroski. She'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Two out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here it comes. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Bay has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the pitcher, Gary.
So here now's the pitcher, Kerry Wood, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Here it is, the 3-0. And
Ball
this
four,
misses
take
as
it
well.
back.
Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
It was obvious when the count ran
Now
to 2-0 that they were
second
not
baseman.
going to give this guy
Right
anything to
there.
hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ryan Sandberg. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Wood, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Another 0-2 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. Back to Stargell for the double play, and the inning comes to a close. Cubs are down quietly, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. So now into the box is Kevin Newman. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First offering.
Act 1.
The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Dave Parker will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 39, Dave Parker.
First pitch on its way.
Peak top.
Quite an interesting
0-1.
outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%.
1-1.
That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
1 out, nobody on. Very
2-1.
high, 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Hit on the ground to third. Right to Bryant. On to first, and a good start to the inning here for Wood. 2 gone.
Now back, right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Clemente. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a strike with the breaking ball.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
The 1-2 pitch. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Still down 3-0. Chris Stratton will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his third game this season.
Number 46, Chris Stratton.
And stepping in, Jason Hayward, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Jason Hayward.
First delivery to him.
0-1.
Stratton offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Oh.
Action now in that Pirate
1-1.
bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. A little behind on that swing, and now they'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Digging in next, Billy Williams. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First pitch of the AB now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
1-2, the count.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Goes the other way as this is line to left. Bay is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next to the Cubs, the shortstop, Ernie
Banks stands in again, and his home run earlier has accounted for all of their runs so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send it. Get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Racing back the left fielder. Adios, pelota. Solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and with it the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Chris Bryant now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Cubs tack on another courtesy of this solo home run. The 2-3-4 hitters now to start the 7th. It's now 4-0 Chicago. Now at the plate, here is Adam Frazier. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Banks retreats to the outfield grass, and he has it for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason Bay.
Stepping in next, Jason Bay. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0. Yanked hard down the left field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
So now to the plate, Ralph Kiner. In the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
3-0.
Willie Stargell will be next. And that
Take your
misses
bait.
as well.
Ball
Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up,
Now back.
along with a couple of
The
hits,
first
so
baseman.
his command has been pretty solid so far.
Next to hit is Willie Stargell. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch on the way. High fly ball out to deep right field. Off the LED board and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Stepping in now, Jason Kendall. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. A 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Bill Mazeroski. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that one.
That will leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7th.
But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 4 and the Pirates 3. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Chasen Shreve is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Jacob Stallings will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Jock Peterson. First pitch on its way. As he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike one.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Fouled away. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. And it's fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras, comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First offering on its way, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Hit on the ground out to short. Newman brings it in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs are down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Craig Kimbrell will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
And batting in the 8th, number 46, Craig Kimbrell. Now catching and batting 9.
Ready to begin the 8th, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
Leading off for the Pirates, the shortstop, Kevin Newman.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Kimbrell has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level, with an ERA just under 2.5. That's allowing just over 2 runs per 9 innings of work. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Lifted down the line in left, and this will wind up a foul ball.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
The 1-1.
Ball.
And even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set. Here it comes.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hayward will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Tight game here. 4-3 our score, as we take the opportunity to compare the performances turned in by the two starters. Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Roberto Clemente. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Here's the first pitch to him.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Here's the pitch. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Dribbled to the right side. Next 0-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A lot of break to that thing, and it's 1-1. Hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and he's back standing. Bay leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Bryant, he's there, and the side is retired. Pirates leave 1. Score holds at 4-3. Ji-Hwan Bae will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, Number 90.
David Bednar is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 51, David Bednar.
Stepping up is number 7. First trip to the
Leading
plate
up
for him in the
for
ballgame.
Cubs, the catcher, number 7.
Here it comes. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Ryan Sandberg, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. And another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
Oh, outside.
Just a touch outside. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Jason Hayward, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Four 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Outside, 2-1. Now here it comes. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now another 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Bruce Sutter comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 42, Root.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jason Bay.
The left fielder, Jason Bay.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
The 1-0 home is chased out of the zone for strike one.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Fastball called strike 1-2. This is foul right side. Now a splitter that time that had a bit too much to it as it just about got him. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpenners look sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
In now, Ralph Kiner. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented a tying run.
So now to the plate, Willie Stargell. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. Pitch on the way. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Brian Reynolds will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Brian Reynolds.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Now a swinging bunt. The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Slow roller left side. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. A 1-run finish, 4-3 the final tally today. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Kerry Wood gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Bruce Sutter records the save, his first of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.